Hello again everyone, Joe from On AV and On a Vinyl, back with a new video. I think I skipped last week, but you know, as I always say, I don't know if you missed me, I missed you. Thank you for watching. We've got a little beach vibe going today, a little summertime vibe. Unfortunately, a lot of smoke out in the sky still, and all the fires, and of course our hearts and our thoughts are with everybody that's affected by that. So do keep them in mind. It is the Saskatchewan Day of Caring if you're watching this, so do what you can to help out with that, okay? But yeah, a little beachy vibe. Maybe not a Saskatchewan beach vibe, but still a beach, summertime vibe. 12 things that shouldn't be here, the new edition. We've done the heavy edition, we've done the jazz edition, we did the ladies edition. This one's going to be the more modern artist edition. Full disclosure, I am somewhat familiar with some of the more modern artists. I know the big names. I'm a massive Lady Gaga fan, and not ashamed to admit that. You know, I know Taylor, I know Ed Sheeran, I know those. So some of these I'm not going to be able to speak to 100%, but I know they're more modern, and we're going to talk about them a little bit. They're going to be the 12 things that shouldn't be here. I want you to know that, you know, we've got country, we've got classical, we've got soundtracks, we've got various. You got to come in and look at the various section. We've got all the classic rock that you need. We've got lots and lots of jazz. We've still got lots from the Pat and Harry collection as well. So, you know, bottom line is there's lots of selections. This is just going to be 12 with a little bit more of a modern flair. Back in the sound room, come in, have a listen, have a look as well. Obviously, we've got you know, television up in here because we do that. We've got our Denon turntable. Kent's got that on sale right now as well. The DP400 WT regular $649 on for $489. I know you probably can't see that. Beautiful little turntable. I always say aesthetics don't matter, but they do. Couple of amplifiers, some Bowers & Wilkins speakers to listen to in here as well. So stop in and have Kent and Eric give you a demo of our sound room theater. Okay, so without further ado, I don't know if we're changing a lot of the beach, and I'm not even sure if that's real. Does that look real to you guys? I don't know. Anyway, not the point why we're here. First up, we're going to start with, this does not count as part of the 12 things that should not be here, but I do have some more of the brand new Morgan Wallen, and hopefully that's going to come through okay. I'm the problem coming in. I brought a bunch in. They sold out right away, but I do have some more stock coming. Should be next week. This one's spoken for. But if you're looking for the Morgan Wallen brand new one, triple disc as well, I'm the problem. So that is available next week. I'll have it up on all the places, all the social places that you look for us. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as well. Okay, first up. Melanie Martinez, and this is one that I actually have a copy of this myself at home. This is K-12, a little older. This is a remake, not a remake, this is a reissue of it. It's on the lovely pink vinyl, not sure if you can see that, through the fantastic outer sleeve, of which you always get a brand new outer sleeve and a brand new inner sleeve for everything that is over $7. But let's do this real quick, as not to take up too much of your time, but there you go, lovely pink vinyl. Not sure if the colored variants matter to you or not, sometimes. And you know what, I like them. If they're there, great. If they're not, not a big deal. I don't specifically seek them out when I'm looking for myself, because I do buy a bunch of records myself still. Not for a while I haven't, but I try and keep up. Anyway, Melanie Martinez, K-12, that one we've currently got at $45, a nice reissue of that, and in beautiful shape. Next up, what do we got? We have got Florence and the Machine. This is not the most recent. This is Ceremonials. We've actually got a couple of different Florence and the Machines out there. I only brought the one in for this video. I say out there because the bins are over there and I'm in the sound room. But Florence and the Machine, Ceremonials, there you go. Nice copy of that, and we've got that at $55. That one comes out of the Pat and Harry collection as well. I believe they were fans. Next up is a little Ryan Adams, not Brian Adams, Ryan Adams, and this is the album Gold. And that is about as much as I am familiar with young Mr. Adams. $55, again, from the Pat and Harry collection, if that matters to you. I'm not sure if it does. I hope it doesn't, because nothing that is not part of the Pat and Harry collection, there's nothing wrong with any of it. It's just stock that we had bought before or stock that we've bought since, because since we bought Pat and Harry's, there's a whole bunch of new stuff out in the new used arrival bins as well for you to come in and check. City and Color, this one's a little bit older now. They've got a few newer ones, but this is Little Hell. City and Color, this one has been here for a bit. Actually, it's part of the Pat and Harry. I thought this was one that we had from before, but nice original of that City and Color, $65. I am not afraid to tell you the prices. I'm very comfortable in letting you know the prices because I feel that we are very fair with our prices. Sometimes the dollar amount is up there. I will give you that for sure. But we are very fair, in my humble opinion, with our prices as far as the average out there, as far as fair market value. So I don't ever have a problem with letting you know the price. I know there's some places don't ever talk about price, but that's fine. One other thing while I think of it, someone had asked why I don't do flip videos. I want you to come in. We want you to come in to have a look through, to talk to you, to meet you as well. So instead of just a flip video and maybe you don't see anything in there you like and you go, well, they don't have anything in that video that I like. So I want you to come in, have a look through. That's why no flip videos. That's why I like doing these ones. I'm not sure if you guys like doing these or not, but or like me doing these. Anyway, I digress. Because you wouldn't be watching if you didn't enjoy them, right? This is the Kings of Leon, and this is Mechanical Bull. This one's from a little while ago as well. $50 for that. Double album, not a color variant, but that is Kings of Leon and Mechanical Bull. Again, out of the Pat and Harry collection, for what it's worth. Next up, The Civil Wars. This is very, very good album. Rootsy, folksy, just really, really good. And there weren't a lot of these pressed. It's a little hard to come by. It is a pricey album. It is $110 for The Civil Wars. This, again, is out of the Pat and Harry collection. Fantastic album. If you ever want to come in and have a listen, obviously we can set you up in the sound room and you can have a listen to these albums before you buy them as well. And I've showed you before, but I'll show you quick, and I've kind of got the light in the bad spot, I think, maybe. Hopefully this is going to work and I don't have to redo this. But you'll see from time to time, especially on the Pat and Harry collection, well, you'll see the P&H on the price sticker. That means it was from that collection, but you'll also see last, and that is a record treatment that Harry did to a bunch of albums. So he cleaned them very well, and then he put this last treatment on there, and that should be the only time you'll ever have to clean it ever again. As always, however, if there's ever an issue with an album that you buy from us, just bring it back. We'll take care of you. All right, up next, The War on Drugs and Lost in the Dream. $40, again, Pat and Harry collection, and it's also been dealt with, for lack of the proper term, it's been given the last treatment. There you go. That's a much better way of putting it, Joe. Are we still on the beach? Well, we're not too far from the one that we were before. I think that's real. I don't know. It says Master Deep Soul. I'm not sure. It's just some 4K YouTube thing that I put up there. Hey, look, some shells. Elliott Smith, From a Basement on a Hill. $60. This is, I don't know if this is a reissue or if this is an original press or not. If you're ever concerned with that, I do have that all cataloged. I just don't know off the top of my head. But Elliott Smith, From a Basement on a Hill, $60 for that one. There you go. There's that. We're getting there. 12 things that shouldn't be here. There's going to be a forfer coming up, but they're all going to count as one. Young Miss Mariah Carey. This is actually from a while ago. This is Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel. There is Mariah. There's a couple of Mariah Careys in there. I can't remember the other one right now, but there you go. And they just did a reissue of her big album as well. So there's that. Hey, and don't forget, if there's something you want to order, whether it's brand new coming out and or it's an old existing title, let me know what it is. I'll let you know if we can get it, and I'll let you know a price. Great band out of Las Vegas that I have not yet seen, but I do plan to at some point in my life. I am a Killers fan. This is from a while ago. This is Day and Age. $75 for the Killers. It's been out for a while. I don't think that there's been a reissue, so somewhat hard to find. And again, I believe fairly and appropriately priced. Couple more here. We'll go First Aid Kit and Stay Gold. out of the Pat and Harry collection. It is the orange variant for what that's worth. And again, don't forget, anything over $7 gets you a nice outer sleeve and a nice rice paper inner sleeve as well. All right, I think that was 11. Remember the Morgan Wallen does not count. That was just to let you know we've got some more coming in. So this is going to be a 4 for the 12th one. And it is a band that I have, sadly, for lack of the proper term, just recently come across myself. A band I should have been a fan of from the start. But it's the Avett Brothers. To compare them to Tom Petty is not wrong, might not be fair, and they do change their style and their sound a little bit, but we've got a few of them. I and Love and You, we've got that one. We also have Emotionalism. I and Love and You, that was 55. Emotionalism, beautiful cover. It's just fantastic artwork on here as well. I'm not sure how much that matters to you. I enjoy the artwork. This is frameable artwork, this one. Emotionalism, and that is $40. So the Avett Brothers are all going to be part of number 12 here. This is their most recent, and it is $48. Nice, again, great artwork. Lovely, fantastic artwork, a bit of an embossed cover. And then to finish us off is The Carpenter, and this one is from a while ago. And again, some interesting artwork on the front. All of those were the black vinyl editions. Again, whether that matters or not. This one, actually all of them but the new one, came out of the Pat and Harry collection. And they didn't come to my house because I already have them. So not many. Actually, I think there was one that I've kind of taken home to listen to that came out of there. There was lots that I wanted to, but we bought the collection to be here, to be dispersed amongst everyone, and that's what we did with it. So I digress, I'm babbling at this point, but the Avett Brothers and the Carpenter. So there you go. There are 12 things, and yes, there are more than 12 specifically, but you know what I mean. More modern, some things that you should be listening to. I highly recommend them. There's some I have to listen to myself. What else can I tell you? Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. We're working on another Saturday. We've got something coming up. I'll let you know as soon as we decide on that. We are at 1355 Cornwall. You can email me, joe@onav.ca, if you have any questions. You can leave comments on this Facebook video, on this YouTube video, or this Instagram link, because you can't really put a big long video up on Instagram. But anyway, lots of places to get a hold of us, and if you have any questions, if you want to order anything, if you want to come in and have a listen to some turntables and some speakers and some amplifiers, we've got Ortophon cartridges for your turntables as well, if you're happy with the one that you've got. Okay, come and see us. Come and pick up some of these fantastic albums. Come and pick up some of the wonderful selection that is out there. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. This is the part where I walk up to the camera and turn it off because I am my own writer, director, and producer. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Thank you for watching.